and receipt. Receipt number WTC04. Receipt date 2019. Manager title Baltimore. Receipt notes. It's been 24 days since the universe began. How time flies. Of course, there is the strangest sensation that lingers from all the pre-scripted events and reconstructed memories. We are working off of a backup after all. A rewinding. So it hasn't been only 24 days since I met my dear Lucifer and Felix and began working on the cafe and diner. No. It is more like an uneasy dream that I have only just become lucid to. I remember meeting them, but it is only that. A memory based on events that happened in a universe now destroyed. And, I suppose, it would mean that they have only known me, in truth, for 24 days. But I have known them for lifetimes. I am, or was, what is known as the Other Man, an agent of God. It was my divine task to maintain the proper flow of time, the correct spinning of cycles. When a cycle strayed too far, when things went up that should go down, it was my scythe that cut it free. But I wasn't able to stop her, my love, Lucifer, from inadvertently causing the end of the universe. To be the Other Man is not easy. You must leave behind all that you knew in your mortal life. You become an unseen force of the universe. But Lucifer thought she could bring me back. She thought she could stop my ascension to the title of Other Man. And so, using the 7 keys to the gates of hell, she tore across her cycle in an attempt to turn back the clock. But doing so ruined not only her cycle, but all cycles. In the last moments of the universe that was, I was approached by Lucifer's siblings, Mammon and Belphegor. Together they had hatched a rather sinister plan to recreate the universe using a tool known as the Pocket Watch, an instrument of divine creation. With it, we could reshape the universe exactly how we saw fit, but to do so would take both Belphegor's powers and my own. Under normal circumstances, we would have just waited for the universe to reset on its own, out of our control. But Mammon, clever Mammon, they made a proposal I couldn't turn down. A chance to rewrite the story. A chance to destroy the greatest adversary of God, of the universe, of mortals, fate. And so the deal was struck. Belphegor would use the Pocket Watch to recreate the next universe. I would go back to being mortal, and Mammon would have a chance to rule the universe. That was all 25 days ago. You might have noticed, Mammon is not yet in charge of all that is or will ever be. We have time to stop them, but first we need to find where they have hidden God. Though, even though that will take years, decades perhaps, that will take each and every cafe and diner employee I chose to save. Then, once we find God, we can aid him in the destruction of fate itself. To the end of fate, yours, 8.